Hello again there, YouTube fans. This is the Real Creepy Doll Man here. I'm back with an all-new episode, but this is not a normal episode. This is a double episode. So that means the Real Creepy Doll Man will work twice as hard for all of you YouTube fans and all you die-hard Real Creepy Doll Man fans from around the world. It is July the 27th of 2020. Time is now 2:11 a.m. Okay, we're back. Well, the Real Creepy Doll Man says, the Real Creepy Doll Man sending a message. This is a special message to the remaining Warners who are still alive, which is Lorraine Warner and her daughter Judith. And if her last name is not Warner, it's probably Sparrow. And also to her son-in-law, Tony Sparrow. And I'm going to come back. I decided to do this for actually the second time. I done it last year for the second anniversary, and I decided also to do it for this third anniversary of Annabelle. So the possessed doll. We're going to go back to that old theory we done last year. Could they be actually more than one Annabelle? I have left a conclusion and a theory on that. Now, as you know, the spirits, demonic spirits, can do more than what they can. They can move objects. I guess it's through sort of a psychic power they got, or telepathy, whatever they have. They can move objects with their mind. Other thing is they can also change their voices by doing trick voices. Is it done with magic? It's a possibility. Could they take human form, and could they become the flesh? That's another thing I'll have to explain probably before the end of this. But my theory, I would say yes, it is true. They could probably do that. Plus, they can take, spirit form to look like a ghost or an apparition, or they appear as a form of a shadow, or you just name it, or they can make, sounds appear out of nowhere, either on your EVP equipment, or meaning maybe on your smartphone, if it has it or not have it on the, uploaded on your equipment here on your phone, if it's not on your app. But in the terms is, what can they do? Well, I'm sending this message to the Warners, and I'm sending this message to them, and also it's targeting their son-in-law, Tony Sparrow, that in my theory, there is more than one Annabelle. If it can manifest itself in a flesh or become, physical form, like take a form of a ghostly apparition, and it is possible it could, in my theory, and I said this before the last time, it could copy itself or maybe clone itself, or you can even call it give birth to itself and make another copy of itself, but not identical to the original. And in the identical to the original, it had to split maybe its age or parts of what it is, where either to tell a lie or to tell a truth is up to the demonic spirit. So that is my theory, and I'm targeting the Warners. Now, Tony Sparrow wants to get into it with me, and he knows where I live. I have gave away my address before in one of my videos. And I said if he wants to get in contact with me, he just always send me a comment on my message on this video here that I've released for this third anniversary on my theories. And if my theories to him is, Bobicock, or whatever he wants to call it, Bovis, or, whatever you want to call it, fake, or whatever he wants to call it. He can call it whatever he wants. But to me, that is my theory, and if he doesn't agree with my theories, then maybe he should, investigate it further. And if that theory is true, then there can be other spirits calling themselves Annabelle, or even Robert, or any other spirits, Mandy, or whatever. But in doing so, they may not all be rag dolls. They can also be porcelain dolls, plastic dolls, vinyl dolls. They can be made of metal dolls, if there's any metal ones, with metal heads at least. Wooden dolls, wax dolls, or maybe attach itself to maybe a jewelry box or some type of box. But, if that happens, you know what to do. Now, if you see anything in my shot, let me know. There was something and it popped up early as we did Annabelle. And I did pick up a weird noise. As I was continuing to talk, it went on at the same time I did. Now, I didn't let out any gas or make, I didn't let out, any burping as I'd done this. I mean, I didn't release any gas from my bowels or in. I didn't burp. So whatever it was, it appeared at the same time I'd done this video. So if you hear that sound, it'll be in the 3rd anniversary of Annabelle the Possessed Doll. So if you watch that and see that, if you hadn't seen it yet. Now, I made a promise that I was going to release this video. And I'm targeting the Warners because that Tony Sparrow calls a lot of people liars. Tony Sparrow doesn't know much about this stuff. He knows very little, but he is still learning. It doesn't matter how old he is, if he's very young or he's very old. Not very wise that he doesn't know too much about them. It does take his father-in-law probably know a lot more about him than he did, which is Ed Warner. And I'm just sending this message straight to him as well as Lorraine and Judith as well. That there could be a theory that there might be more than one Annabelle in the world or another spirit calling itself Annabelle. As long as there's demonic spirits, they can call themselves whatever they want to be and take on what physical form they want to be. So that's all I have to say in this conclusion for my theories. And anybody disagree or whether they agree or not, you can always send me a comment on this ordeal video, on this one only. This is the Real Creepy Doll Man saying to all the fans out there, goodbye, and God bless you all.